You've tuned into The Mountain Gardener with your host, Ken Lain. Gardening, it can be challenging, but with these simple insider tips, you'll reap huge rewards. Now, let's tune into today's Mountain Gardener with Ken and Lisa. And we are back with Lisa Waters Lane in the studio. She comes each week. This is just all about her segment, what she sees, what tickles her heart in the garden. And you like a lot of tickling.
No.
In the garden with your plants.
I don't even.
So anyway.
I'm not even going to touch that one.
The studio is filled with flowers, perennials.
Yeah.
And I said the flower, you had a huge flower truck. I don't know how many thousands of plants showed up.
I'm tired.
And all of them are spectacular.
They are. So the perennial house just looks amazing right now. So many cool things that are in, and the colors are fabulous, and the plants are good. So, and it is still a really good time to plant.
It's the best time.
So many people are like, it's in the end of season. Is it okay? Yes.
Phoenix folks, they're heading down to, they're starting to pack up, heading back to, it's still, we were down there on a flight last week. It was still 105 out. So it's still summer.
But it's under 120. You know, get that jacket out. But yeah, it's a great time to plant, and good time to take a look at your yard and go, this plant has not performed, or it's just not happy. Time to get it out of there. Put something fresh in there. It's time to take a good look at your yards and see if you need some new stuff.
I was writing a garden column for next week or week after or something like that. And I was going to go deep into, if it's ugly, we live in America. Why are you satisfied with that? Rip that thing out of. Then I ran out of words. And I had to erase it. So
not you.
They only let me have like 800 words. So I kind of go, okay, I can't get too wordy. But if it's ugly, get it out of there. If it's mangy, if it's you deserve beautiful. You have $1 million house. Why are you settling for ugly in your yard?
Even if you don't, why settle for something ugly?
There we go.
Sometimes landscapes just get old and you got to refurbish them.
True. So, and if you're in an apartment, you're so confined, or you're renting a house, you're doing containers, that kind of stuff. It should be glorious because it's just a little space. It should be over the top. Should make up for lack of the yard. Just make it glorious. Have the hummingbird just kind of magnetized into your yard. Anyway, I could go on and on. I tell you,
there's this one little hummingbird that is in the lower house. He hangs up in the upper house too sometimes. Little guy. He must be young. That boy is boy.
It's a boy.
Boy is so busy. Oh my goodness. Every day out there. And he's so kind of domesticated right now. And you just we walk right next to him. He's like, yeah, they're fine. They're not going to bother me. But he's a happy camper out there right now, especially with all this new stuff we got in. So one of the first things I want to show you is a bleeding heart. It's a new type of bleeding heart. Normally most people think of bleeding hearts. They have that pink or dark red flower to it.
Like this one, blood red.
This one is a white bleeding heart.
Very unusual.
And I took off my glasses, so titanium. I'm going to have a titanium. Okay.
We call it titanium.
So really cool. I love that white flower on there. And then the foliage is just very delicate.
Looks
very
like a fern or something.
Yeah. Very, very pretty. And
here we go.
When I was out in the yard, I saw this heuchera, which is a real dark color, of a dark burgundy. I thought how pretty they would be together because they really offset each other. So the heuchera has this real burgundy, dark foliage,
almost black with a burgundy highlight or something. It's gorgeous.
Especially underneath, it's like it's green on top and burgundy underneath, but absolutely gorgeous. But contrast it with the white bleeding heart, and it is beautiful. It'd be wonderful in a pot. Or container, or in the ground in a nice shady part of your yard, or if you have a shady perennial bed, those two would be fabulous together. Don't you
Heuchera loves the shade or the sun because it's so flexible.
Pretty adaptable, yeah.
So and then bleeding heart likes the shade, so it'll take morning sun and stuff, but it likes the shade. They're both perennials. They'll come back for years and years. Decades. They'll be coming back, and I know that the red bleeding heart animals don't eat. I assume the white ones or the titanium one is the same way. It should be fine.
And the thing I like about white, especially in shady areas, is it really shows up.
That's true.
You don't think about plants not the white just really pops in a shade
Yeah.
garden. It really does.
Same reason I like variegated, like
Mm.
gold and white foliage in a
Mhm.
shady area,
Right.
because you, even if it's not in bloom, you see that bright color.
Right.
The foliage just brighter, just shines,
Mhm.
catches the moonlight, just makes everything look really good.
It does. So definitely check those out, especially if you got a nice shady area. So for the sunny area, of course, right now, all the echinaceas are just
Yeah,
like,
they're amazing.
they're screaming, it's our time. This one I thought was really pretty. This is a real bright orange, almost like neon orange.
Yeah, it really is. It's glowing on camera.
Absolutely gorgeous. One lady walked by and she goes, "Oh my goodness, that really shows up, doesn't it?" So, and this is in a greenhouse full of thousands of
Yeah.
plants, and she saw that one. So it really is very, very striking. Great for those, because the sunny places, sometimes plants get washed out
Yeah.
in those real sunny spots, and this just really like screams at you.
You just gotta show them the tag.
There
This
you go.
is sombrero flamenca orange. Ah. Oh, it's covered with dozens of flowers, standing
Right.
about, I don't know, just below knee high or so.
So
That's just what
we
echinacea
have
does.
echinaceas in yellows, this real pretty red. We've got pinks, we've got whites, we've got, I think, 3 different shades of yellow out there.
Yeah.
So something for everybody in the echinacea family, and just a tough plant for here. Comes back every year, just
Count
as
on it.
beautiful as ever. Great for bird. If you really want to encourage wild birds into your yard,
Yeah.
at the end of the season, if you just let these little flowers go to seed, the birds will sit there and eat off of those through the fall and winter.
And animals like javelina and deer, they seem to leave this one alone. It's a great wildflower,
Mhm.
and it will reseed. It'll come up in other parts of the yard. I don't know if it'll be true to this color.
Right.
You might get the genetics coming through, but you get these stand up, straight, full sun. They're real sturdy stems, good for cut flowers. Echinacea, or what's the other name for that?
Coneflower.
Coneflower, yes.
So one of the other ones that we got in, and I forgot to, I wasn't going to bring the whole plant in because it's so huge. I meant to bring a sprig in, is the I never say it right.
Crocnomia, I don't know.
Crocsomias.
I get it. A bulb. I did
it's
a
a
video
bulb.
on that.
Oh, did
We're
you?
letting it go through our social media site. Yeah.
So check that out if you want to see that. But it is beautiful. So one of them is probably, I got to say, 3 to 4 feet tall.
Yeah, it's
it
crazy.
puts on a flower like almost like a small gladiola type flower with a
that's a good
real
way to describe
long
it.
stem. They're in bright orange. They call it orange pico something. And the other one's kind of a really golden butterscotchy kind of flower on it. It's really cool plants. They are a bulb, but they're winter hardy for here.
Very
So
much.
yes, they're going to go dormant, pretty much back to the ground. Zippo, nothing there. But they'll come back next season. The foliage will grow up first, and then you get those blooms late summer, early fall. And it gives you that really striking. I mean, you got to come in and see it, because I wish I'd brought a piece.
If your gardens are full or you haven't gardened in years, it's
Yeah.
fun just to come see the botanical interest in it.
Mhm.
It's so bright. You see it from across. This time of year, the flowers get bigger, brighter, and they start to glow in the dark. And just they're literally like a light switch is on, and they're so bright. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You don't see the crocronia in the spring.
Crocosomia.
It's going to be only in the summer.
Right.
And so this is the time that you see them and plant them.
Definitely. Now is also the time. So a lot of your heat loving. So like the agastache just loves it when it's really hot.
I thought it was a sage.
Nope,
That's
this
interesting.
is blue boa.
That's amazing.
So this is blue boa agastache. I love this agastache. And this one gets tall. It gets up of almost 2 feet tall.
Yeah.
And with these little clusters of these purple flowers, which they're again great for pollinating.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as hummingbird mint. So yes. So that's what makes it very animal resistant. The deer, the javelina, and the bunnies, they leave it alone. I love this one because it does get tall. Great for pots or in the back part of your perennial beds. Something that just stands up and screams, "Hello, I'm here. I'm very, very pretty." Our little hummingbird has loved it, so he approves of it.
Plant, of course.
We do have other agastaches in. I just love the color on this one, but we also have some orangey and red ones in as well.
For some folks, if you want, I did another video of this at the test farms. We test a whole bunch of agastache, all the colors side by
Mhm.
side. We see how they're doing in full sun, how much wind, do the colors fade, and we decide from there which ones to grow for next year. So it's at the farm. If that's of interest, you want to see what our test gardens look like, follow us on Facebook, Instagram. Sometimes it goes over to TikTok, but you can take a look at those. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are out of time. Lisa, Ken and Lisa Lain,
But
the
I have
Mountain
more.
Gardeners. Sorry, you'll just have to come in and see them all.
Water's Garden companion plants for September are Russian sage, pampas grass, honeysuckle, and raywood ash.
Raywoods are superior shade trees for wind and drought locations.
Plant as a single specimen or in a grove for more widespread shade on hot south and western exposures.
Dark green foliage forms the perfect round head with leaves that turn a magical wine red through autumn.
We sell only the prettiest shade trees at Waters Garden Center. Shop in-store or online at watersgardencenter.com.
For a more fruitful garden, increase success in the landscape that just feels better, then tune in daily to the Mountain Gardener podcast. Subscribe through your favorite podcast streamer or visit watersgardencenter.com. Better yet, visit me directly right here at Waters Garden Center. Thanks for tuning in.